Hello Gemini, this is Danielle from Dragonfly Soul Tarot, and today we are doing your love reading for mid-June to mid-July 2019. Yes, I know it has been a year since I have been doing tarot card readings, but I am back and I'm going to try to be more regular from now on, but life has its challenges, so let's go ahead with the love reading. Now, if you remember the way I used to do it, I had 3 cards for past, present, and possible outcome, and then I looked at 2 cards which would indicate what you want or need, or what they want. And what you want is this card, and what you need is this card, and what they want is this card, and what they need is this card. So let us begin. Let's see, do we have a good frame here? Okay, so the first card for you, Gemini, let me cut. I do shuffle beforehand because I am the slowest shuffler in the world. I don't know, just my hands are so small, and I learned on small cards. So, all right, so the first card is the 2 of Pentacles. Put that guy over here. What you want is the Lovers. What you need is the Ace of Wands. The present, we have the 7 of Wands. What they want is the 2 of Swords. What they need is the 6 of Cups. Now, I also read this, I also added in the layer of want being the situation as it seems, and need being the situation as it actually is. So the possible outcome here for you, Gemini, is the 7 of Cups. All right, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I don't see anyone person here in specifically, but there may be someone who has a very fiery temperament, very passionate in your periphery here. You do want that closeness, you want that togetherness, but right now you seem to be kind of stuck in a place where maybe you're too anxious or too too gun shy from previous experiences that had gone wrong. So we see the Lovers here, and the Lovers is often a choice between either 2 people or 2 paths to move a relationship forward or let it go. I mean, this is a crossroads here. If you are involved with someone, it either moves forward or it dies, right? So what you want is quite possibly, if you are involved with someone, is to move it forward. What you need is to put that extra push, that extra effort into moving this forward. If there is a person here, they are not depicted in the cards. You would know who they are. Somebody who exists already, someone who is already in your life, but in the periphery. They're not a big part of your life right yet, and if you are attached at this point, you may be in a place in your relationship where you are experiencing a little less togetherness than normal. You guys are doing things on your own an awful lot at this point, but what you need is to put the passion back into this relationship, or there is the possibility that it may be waning, coming to I'm not going to say a conclusion or an end or anything like that, but maybe a standstill, because in the past we have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles is going back and forth on a subject, possibly even considering between 2 people. So yeah, you really need to make a decision. And it seems like there is a fiery person in your periphery, in your vicinity, who is really there for you, if not outwardly, then someone who will make themselves known in a bit. So for the present, we have the Seven of Wands. Life is a challenge. You are moving forward one day and you're sliding back the next. You are really, I'm not going to say you're spinning your wheels, but you are working really, really hard. Are you seeing the rewards of your efforts? Maybe not. At this point, this is the point in your career or whatever that you are focusing on, which is outside your relationship, where you are putting in a lot of effort in hopes of something coming to fruition. So we have this person in the periphery, this relationship in the periphery that you really need to step up your game and show how much they mean to you, Gemini, because you are kind of at a point where it either grows or it may start backsliding. Now, this person, what they want. Now, it's very strange that you have the Two of Swords in the what they want situation. It could mean that they don't want to know the truth about the situation, that there's some questions that they're fearing to ask you, if you don't know, what you don't know won't hurt you, sort of thing. So they kind of keep quiet. But having the Two of Swords in there, what they want and what they think the situation is kind of telling me that they're also kind of afraid to really push forward in this sense. Like, they don't trust you 100%. There's some things about you that they have some reservations about. So this is what they want. What they need, or the reality of the situation, is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is nostalgia. Oftentimes we read the Six of Cups as somebody from the past, and they could still be hung up on somebody from the past. Another likely scenario is that they are comparing you to someone from the past. So that seems more likely to me. If you are in a relationship, your partner is thinking about how things were in the past. So they want things to be the way they were, but they seem to be at this point in time afraid to push because they don't want either to make things difficult. They don't want to introduce any additional challenge into the relationship. At this point, they just want to, not let the sleeping bear lie, so to speak. So this is what they're doing. This is what they want. They want to let the sleeping bear lie, in hopes that you will pick up the game and pick up the wand and bring the passion back into the relationship. But the reality of the situation is that they're thinking about how you compare to someone from their past, or their ideal person, or once upon a time when the relationship was passionate. So they're not seeing you right now as the ideal person. They're with you, they care about you a lot, or they may be intending to come forward and let you know. But they may be comparing you to a different time or a different person that, was more like their ideal. Like right now, you may not be acting like their ideal. The Seven of Cups. Choices, illusions. You got to come out of this dreamy place, Gemini, and really come down to earth if you're going to hang on to this person, because they may not be patient for very much longer. I mean, relationships can end due to neglect, feelings of neglect and feeling unappreciated, right? So, and no matter how good a relationship starts off, if this passion is not kept up on a steady basis, it's going to dissipate. And nothing dissipates passion more than having too many choices, too many directions, too many irons in the fire, so to speak. If you think that you have so many options, you may end up missing out on this person here because you're not dealing with their perception that you may not be 100% right for them, and wanting to or not wanting to find out whether or not that's true. So for committed relationships, we are looking at issues of, I don't want to say neglect, but maybe taking someone a little bit for granted, not, having your head more in your work rather than your relationship. And for newly encounters, they may be trying to size you up, maybe idealizing you a little bit, just for fear of actually digging and finding out that you are not the person who they are looking for. So it's a tricky situation to be in. The advice is to, give more attention to this thought, to this fact that if you do want to be with this person, that you are going to have to give it more attention. Don't let so many things slide. Really ask the questions that need to be asked in order to find out whether you two are meant to be together, because you are making them believe that they're not number one on your list. Here you are, and you have all these options there, and they're wondering if they're just an option. Are they just an option? Or is this something that you really, really care about? Because if this is something that you really, really care about, you're going to need to put in a good deal more effort to keep this person in your life. Okay? So that is what the romance cards say for the time period between mid-June, mid-July 2019. I hope that was helpful, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please join me next time on Dragonfly Soul Tarot. And I can't tell you what it's going to be. I'm not sure, to be honest. It's been a few times that I have been doing these readings, and I've been filming, and they just haven't turned out. So this is actually the first time that I'm happy with the readings that the way that they are coming out. So please subscribe and comment below. It would be lovely to hear from you. We will see you next time, Gemini. Have a great birthday month. Take care. Bye-bye.